I grew up in rural Ohio in a farming community, so I'd never really heard of nuclear medicine. I actually joined a toxicology lab, and we were interested in looking at the impacts of chemicals on workers. It was very difficult to see until pretty late what the impacts were on these individuals. And I got really lucky and was taking a chemistry class, and the professor was developing nuclear medicine techniques for looking at in vivo function. And I realized that these tools could be used to really look at patients and understand disease and how things progressed.
Very early on in the specialty, which started basically in the 1940s, we were treating patients for thyroid disease, thyroid cancer, and hyperthyroidism. And we did not necessarily have that many tools to treat patients.
We are on the precipice of great things, and those great things are the new Theranostics that we have, specifically the treatments for prostate cancer as well as neuroendocrine tumors, and the promising results that we're seeing.
And not just the oncology aspect, but also potentially the ability for us to be able to also utilize it in neurodegenerative diseases, cardiovascular diseases, or inflammatory and inflammation processes as well.
The SNMMI is really taking ownership of Theranostics and redefining our field as the leaders in Theranostics.
We can characterize now much better the phenotype and the genotype of diseases. And being able to label with a dye, a diagnostic dye or therapeutic dye, pretty much any type of cells, any type of cancer, any type of disease, with compounds which are very similar to the compound that our body and our organ produces, is a marvel by itself.
I am really also excited that it's not only within oncology. There are new agents that have been recently FDA approved in cardiology, also neurology. And I think one of the jobs that we have to do on that trend is really going to be training the workforce.
I have an opportunity to engage with individuals from all different walks of life, whether they come from rural communities or urban communities, whether they're fresh out of high school, or whether they're an individual who's coming back as a non-traditional student.
Right now, we have very high expectations on technologists. We have to learn neurology, cardiology, oncology. We have to learn all these specializations, while at the same time, we have to learn about all the radiopharmaceuticals, all of the different instruments, and all the new things that are coming.
It's been an interesting evolution of technologists participating in healthcare, and right now I feel like this is the prime time for technologists to be seen as the professionals that they truly are. Not only are we participating in diagnostic applications, but also therapy as well.
One of the things I'm hoping to do, and that's exciting to do, is really to figure out how can we elevate to that point where you're the nuclear medicine physician, just like you're the radiation oncologist, or you're the surgical oncologist, or you're the medical oncologist, or you're the pulmonologist, and you're just part of that care team. Because to me, that's what makes my job most exciting and what I look forward to when I go to work.
What we're seeing is patients being so grateful for these new therapies as we move forward. And we're seeing patients really talk about how this is improving their overall quality of life. And it's so rewarding when you've developed something and you actually see that it's had an impact on a patient. And now that we've seen these actually getting into clinical trials and we've seen the success, it's helping us to really advance these technologies and apply them in different areas that we hadn't thought about before.
I am incredibly incredibly excited about this new world, the new world of nuclear medicine, this field, which seems like has unlimited capabilities and unlimited powers for disease diagnostic and disease treatment.
I choose the future because I think there are so many exciting things with AI. I think we're going to be able to uncover some cures to diseases that have baffled us for many, many years. And it's going to be so great for patients because they're going to have new hope that they haven't had before. I want to go to the future.